TWITS by Alison McGrath. Interior upscale suburbia bedroom, afternoon. Tight shot of an overly Botoxed woman's face. Demi, early 40s, squints without wrinkling. Her head bobs methodically. Pan out to see her texting someone. Pan out again to see Paul, mid-40s, a pretty boy, albeit a bit flabby, hovering over her, sweating and staring at his Apple Watch. Wide shot reveals Paul thrusting Demi. They are in the midst of robotic sex that neither are paying attention to.
Almost there.
Okay.
Demi laughs at something she read on her phone. Paul thrusts faster. He's a hot mess with unwavering focus on his watch.
Just a few more and I'll beat Tim.
Ha! I knew it. The kids just went to Starbucks.
Almost there.
Paul is as uncoordinated as a three-legged dog trying to mate. Demi's head bobs in a sea of pillows as she struggles to focus on her screen. A pillow falls in her way and she swats it off, annoyed.
We specifically told them they were not allowed to go to Starbucks today. Do you realize that?
Oh God!
Paul frowns at his watch.
And now they're literally sitting at Starbucks. Look.
Demi shows Paul the Find iPhone app, which indicates their children's whereabouts.
So close. Need to last longer than Tim.
Babe, I need to go. They are so busted.
Just a little longer.
Okay, fine. We can catch up on some news, but make it quick.
Demi begins reading updates, finds one worth sharing aloud.
Trump just tweeted again. Says he's being probed too much by fakers.
I like probing.
Paul finally orgasms, falls over to the side.
Oh! 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 And I like fakers.
Demi gets up, puts her pants on.
Oh man, that was amazing.
Paul is focused on his watch. His eyes bulge. He's beaming.
Yes, I beat Tim.
Did you really?
30 more calories and look at that heart rate and duration.
A look of smug satisfaction washes over Demi's face. She grabs a nearby yoga top and finishes getting dressed.
Our sex life is so much better than theirs.
Paul pecks Demi on the cheek without taking his eyes from his watch.
Post it!
Paul obeys.
Done.
Okay, I'm going to Starbucks to yell at our kids.
Good luck. We have 3 likes already.
Paul and Demi high-five. Demi heads out but stops at the doorway, goes back and sets up a perfectly sexy scene in the bedroom, candles and all. Steps back, takes a picture, and posts it.
Cheryl is going to be so jealous.
Screenshot of Demi's post. Kids out of the house. Hubby and I acting like we're teenagers again. Hashtag luckiest woman ever. Hashtag sexy hubby. Hashtag I love you at Paul Brown. Hashtag so thankful. Hashtag so blessed. Hashtag multiple orgasms. Hashtag oops did I say that? Hashtag blushing. Interior Cheryl's house a couple minutes later. A frumpy mid-30s mom, Cheryl, sits on the floor of her 2-year-old daughter's room staring at Demi's sex post on her phone. Cheryl sighs and looks blankly at her daughter Livy, who's flipping through a board book. Cheryl gets up, walks over to a pile of emoji pillows, grabs a smile emoji and brings it back to Livy. Cheryl takes the book away from her daughter and tries to make her hold the emoji pillow instead. Uninterested in the pillow, Livy reaches for the book. Again, Cheryl tries and finally succeeds.
Such a good girl. Where's my Livy? Where's my girl? Oh, there she is. Smile. Smile pretty. I said smile.
Cheryl gets the shot, posts it. Screenshot of Cheryl's post. Who needs anything else when you've got this little love by your side? Hashtag life is good. Hashtag in love. Hashtag obsessed with my child. Hashtag proud mummy. Hashtag staying at home is the best. Hashtag could not be more fulfilled. Hashtag life does not get better. Livy walks over to her mom, who is completely absorbed with her phone.
Boo boo.
Keep reading. Good girl.
Boo boo.
Cheryl grabs the book on the floor and blindly tries to hand it to Livy.
That's right. Good girl. Read a book. Mommy's busy. Just a second.
Livy goes to the pile of emoji pillows, grabs the poop emoji, and puts it in front of her mom's face. Continued. Cheryl gasps, grabs Livy, runs to the bathroom, puts her on the toilet. It's too late.
Why didn't you tell Mommy? You must tell Mommy earlier, okay?
Livy smacks her mom in the head with the pillow. Interior suburbia Starbucks a few minutes later. Gaggles of teenagers lounge at tables, fraps in one hand, iPhones in the other. Nobody is speaking. They are glued to their phones. Demi walks in, sees her 2 daughters at a table in the back, texts them. They both look up guiltily, spot their mother, and hurry over to avoid a scene. Suddenly a whooshing sound consumes the space. Lights go out. Espresso machines die. Wi-Fi network down. It's a complete blackout. Cut to 10 minutes later, there's a line of people out the door. Demi stands in the corner, comforting her distressed daughters and friends.
Everything is going to be okay, girls. It's just a blackout. Everything will be back up and running in no time. We're all going to be fine.
TBH, I'm freaking out right now.
Same.
I have no idea where my boyfriend is right now. How will I find him?
My babe literally just sent me a snap story before my phone died. How am I supposed to know what he did all day? To be honest, I'm gonna pass out.
I have zero chill right now. WTF.
Okay, watch your mouth.
Demi looks over at the people standing in line with no phones to turn to. They appear uncomfortable in their own skin. Some are spinning around in circles. Others are staring at the ceiling, looking at their nails, nervously fidgeting. All of them are agitated.
What are we supposed to do, just stand here?
I ordered my coffee on your app 10 minutes ago. I went through before the power went out. Where is it?
Ma'am, I can't make anything without power.
This is bullshit. You are so dead on Yelp.
Customer number 2 attempts to go on Yelp, then remembers her phone won't work. She storms past Demi and the girls and growls.
Okay, girls, let's get out of here. I'll take you all home.
They walk outside. Clouds are thick overhead. Thunder rumbles in the distance. They get into an electric Tesla sedan. Demi's eldest daughter sits in the front passenger seat. Youngest daughter, friend 1 and friend 2, squeeze in back. Demi looks in rearview mirror at friend 1.
Where do you live?
221 Danbury Road.
Demi instinctively picks up her phone.
Damn, I can't waze it. You'll just have to tell me how to get there.
I don't know. I mean, it's all these back roads. I'm on my phone when my mom drives. I never look out the window. How am I supposed to know?
It's okay. Just give me your mom's phone number.
Mom, are you for real right now? Why would she even know that without her phone?
Demi smacks the side of her own head. She remembers something.
You know what? Doesn't matter. Can't make a call anyway.
OMFG, it's the end of the world. Hashtag Walking Dead.
Okay, everybody, just calm down. We're going home to my house.
Demi begins to drive out of the parking lot, then stops abruptly. She's blocked by throngs of people holding their phones out in front of them, walking in a zombie-like trance, desperately searching for a signal. One person walks right into the car, bounces off. Demi and the girls squeal. Meanwhile, all the other cars in the parking lot are starting, stopping, and turning in circles, unable to figure out how to exit without their nav systems. Demi turns on the radio to see if there's a signal. Beep! The emergency broadcast is sounding the alert. As the emergency alert is read, we see a montage of people's faces on a split screen and a 24-style countdown clock. Beep, beep, beep. In one square is Demi's face, in another is Paul's, Cheryl's, Libby's, etc. All faces appear distraught and shocked. It's as though the world is ending, but Kiefer Sutherland is nowhere in sight.
My fellow Americans, the age is President Donald Trump. It appears an alien life form has jammed our entire communication network. It's true, our entire communication network. It is unclear what they want, but my bet is that it must be something huge. They must have taken away my biggest retaliatory weapon, Twitter. Got that, Twitter? Make no mistake, this means war. My good friend Elon Musk, terrific relationship with space, the best, super. He'll be working closely with me to help beat the aliens. He assures me that I'll be back to tweeting in no time.
Radio static closes out the scene. Interior, Cheryl's house, later that evening. It's been a rough afternoon. Cheryl sits on the floor, completely stressed out. Libby is a mess, Cheerios stuck in her hair, dried food on her face and clothing. Cheryl begins to brush Libby's hair, then stops, tosses brush on the ground, defeated.
Forget it. We can't post pictures anyway. What's the point?
Cheryl sighs, gets up, runs to the emoji pillows. With an expressionless face, Cheryl shows her daughter the crying emoji and hugs her tightly. Interior, Demi and Paul's house, later that evening. Demi, Paul, their 2 daughters and 2 friends sit at a large dinner table. Boxes of gluten-free crackers and kombucha drinks are strawed out around them. Their phones are on the table, just in case. A bird chirps outside. Filled with hope from the sound, they lunge for their phones, check for signals. False alarm. A bird chirps again as though taunting them.
That reminds me of Twitter. I can't deal.
I just want to be on PAP right now, and I can't. To be honest, I'm totally freaking.
They hug each other and cry. Demi tries to comfort them. Paul stares longingly at his Apple Watch. Then he too begins to cry. Exterior, Demi and Cheryl's neighborhood the next morning. Aerial view of a generic Truman-like neighborhood in upscale suburbia. Birds are singing, bees are buzzing, sky is blue. It's peaceful. Cut to Cheryl in her backyard pushing Livy in a swing, smiling, tickling her toes. Cut to Paul and Demi in their bedroom reading books together. Cut to Demi and Paul's teenagers and friends outside on the lawn talking, giggling, making flower crowns out of clover. Suddenly a loud beat echoes in the neighborhood. They perk up and listen to the sound of a broadcast radio.
Americans, check your phones. I've tweeted an update.
Cut to Cheryl gasps, reaches for phone in back pocket, forgets to move out of the swing's way, gets kicked in the face by Livy, is taken down. Cut to Demi and Paul's teenagers and friends sprint inside, tripping and trampling over each other as they battle to get their devices. There's lots of hair yanking happening. Paul drops his book, sees his Apple Watch is working, immediately mounts, Demi drops book, gets in usual position, and begins checking phone. Paul thrusts.
What does it say?
It's long, multiple tweets.
I like multiples.
And I like long. Oh well.
Paul checks his watch, oblivious.
We've got time. Need at least 22 more minutes.
Demi scrolls through tweets.
Okay, so they're not aliens, they're Elons from planet Zuck, and they're here to fix the game.
Game? What game? I like games.
Let's see, it's a game called Life.
Life?
Paul acts interested to keep Demi going, but he's really only into his own game.
Yeah, and listen to this. They paused the game, which is what caused the whole blackout. They thank us for our patience, yada yada, but they ran into a problem with one of their lead players, an avatar. He had too many defects, exhibited compulsive, self-destructive behavior.
An avatar game? Ah, cool. I'm in.
They sent the avatar away to be fixed and hope to resume the game shortly.
Cut to exterior somewhere in space, timeless. Trump is wearing a spacesuit inside a clinical-looking workshop. A sign above him reads, AI Life Simulation Game, Avatar Repair Station. Trump is in the process of being fixed, manipulated by puppet strings from above. One arm rises, hits his head, one leg extends backwards, kicks his ass. Back to scene, Paul checks the stats on his watch.
So, what do you think about this game called Life?
Not sure yet. Need to check some updates, see what people are saying.
People are tweeting. It's a trending topic. Wow, 1 million likes already.
Of course. I mean, what's not to like? Technology, games, avatars? That's a triple threat right there.
Demi laughs at her phone and engages in a text. Paul stares at his watch. Thrusting increases in speed. The headboard bangs incessantly. The screen fills with the 24 countdown clock and split screen again. Beep, beep, beep. Paul and Demi thrust in one box. Cheryl takes post-worthy pictures of a perfectly coiffed Livy. Teenagers snap and frap at Starbucks. Trump is being worked on in the Avatar game piece repair station. Screen slowly fades to a black hole in the center of the screen. A bluebird suddenly appears out of the dark center and chirps beautifully. The black hole then sucks it back in and the screen goes dark. Time reads 000. Fade out. The end.